scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your souls.
Hey guys, it's Nickfamous here, and today I'm going to finally be bringing you my breakdown on Johnny Cage, Sonya Blade, the Cage family trailer, all of that good stuff that I haven't quite gotten to yet. I apologize for that. Ever since, I don't know if you guys know about this yet, but I mentioned it in my previous video, Warner Bros. Has put a copyright strike on my channel. Ever since that has happened, I haven't been too eager to be doing videos, so I do apologize for that. If you guys want to help me out, I don't know if this is going to work, but it's the last chance I got. They still haven't removed my copyright strike, and they've done so for 2 other YouTubers with the same strike as myself, so I don't see why mine hasn't been removed. I've emailed them a few times, nothing really has happened. So below in the description I'm going to leave a link. It's to the customer service of Warner Brothers. All you have to do is click on the link, and under your request you put legal. That's the one you choose. You choose the category legal, and then maybe just type something like, "Hey Warner Bros, could you remove the copyright strike off of Nickfamous, this YouTuber who does Mortal Kombat X videos?" If you could just do something like that, much appreciated. The link will be in the description. Thank you again if you're going to do that. Anyways, on to Johnny Cage, Cage family, and etc. So, first off, we get to see that Johnny Cage has been confirmed, Sonya Blade has been confirmed. It is highly speculated that these two would be in the game, and they were the 2 sole survivors of the good team for Mortal Kombat 9. So it's kind of a given that they're in the game. I was saying before how I wasn't too happy about the idea of family fatalities, but that doesn't bother me right now after I got to see Johnny Cage in, because I really love his new look, his new design, his new everything about him is just awesome. His variations are looking pretty cool. We have fisticuffs, A-list, and stunt double. Out of all those 3, I'm definitely waiting to play stunt double. It looks really cool, kind of reminds me of Kenshi and Noob Saibot a little bit, but in its own way, and it looks like it's going to be fun, and it'll probably be a tournament favorite for Johnny Cage users. Anyways, from the trailer we didn't see too much. We got to see a very little short bit of Johnny Cage's fatality, which stands as my favorite fatality now, with the Shining reference, "Here's Johnny."
Johnny.
That was pretty cool, and we see what he does is he tears a hole in their chest and then he leaves them to fall on the ground after making the reference. Pretty cool. We have pretty much no idea about anything about Sonya Blade so far, except for a few of her gameplay moves and her X-ray move. We get to see her X-ray move here, and as for Johnny, we get to see all of his variations in the live stream. We see his X-ray here, and we also get to see, like I said, his "Here's Johnny" fatality, which has all been pretty awesome, because like everybody wants to see more Johnny Cage than Sonya Blade. At least that's what I thought. So we will get to see Sonya Blade sooner than later. So Johnny Cage returns as the first playable chapter in Mortal Kombat X. He was this in Mortal Kombat 9 as well, and we get to see a very short bit of the story mode in the live stream. It'll be playing here. We get to see that Johnny Cage is on a helicopter. They're after Shinnok. Sonya Blade and the Special Forces are with him, and Kenshi, and they're after Shinnok. It's pretty interesting to see what happens next, because Scorpion and Sub-Zero appear, and you wouldn't believe it, but Johnny Cage wrecks them. Like, he really beats the crap out of them. We get to see these quick time events like they had in Injustice, and it was stated that you can fail them and it will have different animations, but you can still progress with the story as long as you hit the last one correctly, which is what I'm going to be doing, just because I want to see Sub-Zero and Scorpion beat the crap out of Johnny Cage, just because I think that's how it should go. Not that I hate Johnny Cage, because I don't, but yeah. This is probably right after Mortal Kombat 9. What we see is, because if you can tell, Scorpion is in his Mortal Kombat 9 attire, and if you also notice that Sub-Zero appears undead, because if you look closely on his skin, you see the yellow texture, and we saw that from the story trailer. Sindel and Katana had that as well, meaning that they were both dead. Someone also pointed out to me that it looks like Sonya Blade and Johnny Cage are still married, which they get divorced in the comics, so this scene must take place before the comics. We also finally get to determine what happens to the variation system in story mode, which has been a question for quite a while. It actually chooses for you. So for the first fight we got A-list, I believe it was, from Johnny Cage, and then you have to fight Scorpion and Sub-Zero. It will probably differ, just so you may as well get good with all variations instead of just one. We also get to see which could possibly be an alternate costume for Scorpion, is his Mortal Kombat 9 attire, which is, we fight him as in the first chapter as Johnny Cage, which I kind of hope does return, because it'll be a good nod to Mortal Kombat 9, which was an iconic costume for Scorpion. Now, aside from Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade, A bunch of other news has come in from Mortal Kombat X. There have been some skins that have been announced for the Kombat pack, and it was like a samurai pack, where it was a samurai skin for, I believe it was Kitana, Kenshi, and Shinnok. So yes, Kenshi and Shinnok have been not leaked, confirmed for Mortal Kombat X. Not officially yet, but we know they're in the game now for sure, due to this Kombat pack leak. It is also now known that Jason Voorhees, the main character from the Friday the 13th series, is now in the game as DLC, which he'll also be a part of the Kombat pack. And because the Kombat pack has 2 classic characters and 2 guest characters. Jason's one of them, and I have a feeling that Spawn will be the other guest character, because they do have the rights to him. Everybody kind of knew Jason Voorhees was going to be in, and I was really hyped to see it. Like, whenever I started hearing that music in the trailer, I was just like, I can't believe it. It took me all day to finally believe Jason was in the game. It must be due to fan demand, because once Freddy Krueger was in Mortal Kombat 9, everyone's like, well, where's Jason? Well, he's in Mortal Kombat X. Going to be pretty cool to see his interactions, X-ray, fatalities. The list goes on and on for Jason. Some people were complaining about guest characters, but I mean, I love them. I always have. I mained Kratos and Freddy in Mortal Kombat 9, and I'm sure to main Jason and the other guest in Mortal Kombat X. Some bad news, on the other hand, is that Mortal Kombat X has been officially delayed from PS3 and Xbox 360. Last gen has to wait an extra 2 months to play Mortal Kombat X. But the PS4 and Xbox One versions will still be coming out on April 14th. I'm not getting my version of Mortal Kombat X on my PS3 until July 3rd. That's when Amazon says, as I pre-ordered it. So it does bum me out. There is a hole in my wall now due to that fact. And it does suck, but hey, I don't know, maybe we'll get a demo or something, and they're just making the game good enough for us to play when it comes out. So you get some good news and you give it some bad news with Mortal Kombat X. Although it's better than no news, because we have had that as well. So thank you guys for watching the video, and don't forget to go and do that Warner Bros. Thing for me if you could do that. The link will be in the description. Thank you guys again. As always, this has been Infamous. See you later.
Let's see how he likes a Kamehameha!